Hi, Leo. I hope the sound is okay. I'm having to have my charger in for a little bit because I don't want it to die. I'm having to have it hooked up, so I hope everything's okay. Anyway, hi. Welcome to your Why reading for June 2019. Two things, other than everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Two things. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I feel like I'm 2 yelps away from laryngitis. So I don't. The other day I was sneezing, and I know, it could be allergies, but I've never lost my voice because of allergies. So I don't know what's going on. I feel fine. But yeah, so if my voice gets weird, it's not because I just woke up. It's just being weird. Second thing is the recommend a reader shout out goes out to Chandler the Light. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you click on the link and get a chance to check her out, see what she has to say, and like and subscribe if you do. All right, Leo and why? Why for Leo? Hopefully this addresses your why, gives you some confirmation or clarity. All right, 4 of Swords. Nope, over here. So we got Judgment and the 3 of Wands. So you're taking a rest from this situation, and it looks like this person might be waiting on your decision. If there has been a decision made, this is them wanting to start to make choices and pursue their options, or get to getting. This could be about being patient and waiting for an answer, but it could also be like having the answer and then wanting to start planning for the future, wanting to start branching out, starting to make plans, and now that we have the decision made. All right, let's see what this is. Queen of Cups, that could be Cancerian. The Fool. King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius. 8 of Wands. 10 of Cups. The Devil. Okay, so that could be Capricorn. All right. All right, so what's this Judgment about? Are they waiting on a decision? Have they made a decision and now they're looking to plan? What's going on here? What's this Judgment about for Leo? What's Judgment about? Page of Wands. Okay. Is this about wanting a second chance and having put it out there, and that's why they're making a decision? So we go from this huge, energy of atonement, of absolution, of needing a rest after it's like, okay, I've reached my decision. There's a pause in the action, though, and then we've got this new intro. What? Okay. Is that Queen of Cups? It is. What's this Queen of Cups about? Oh, they want to work things out. Okay, what's this? What's this Fool about for Leo? What's Fool about? 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands. So Leo. I feel like this is Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. I think I said this in another reading, but I always look at this and it has that temperance feel to me. So I'm tempted to say you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, so why not? This could be Cancerian. What's this? That's a King of Wands. What's this King of Wands? Hold on a minute. What's this King of Wands about? What's this King of Wands about for Leo? This feels like it's up in the air, because on the one hand, I think they see you too agreeable as working things out or wanting to work things out with you. That they really want to get to the bottom of it. They want to establish the emotional reciprocity. They want to feel safe and secure emotionally, and just they want things to work out and move forward. But on the other hand, there's drama and chaos and conflict. Is it that they want things to work out with you because they went out into the big bad world and it got weird and they want to come back and have a new beginning? We got two. Okay, so this is also someone wanting to or needing to take the leadership position and making decisions about their own life, making decisions that would best benefit either them or maybe the relationship. What's this Eight of Wands about? What's this Eight of Wands? Okay. So this tells me that this feels like somebody that wants things to work out with you, but they're conflicted over starting over, or they're conflicted about second chances, and there's a need to either discuss how this is going to work, or they need to come up with solutions about how this is going to work. I'm not so sure this is about them for themselves. A lot of times this could be about, look, I need to make decisions that best benefit me right now. But this could be somebody needs to step up and make decisions, not for the relationship, but in terms of in making decisions, you need to think about how this would affect a relationship that you're in, that sort of thing. So is this about them establishing control or moving out, about moving away from the situation, about getting gone and fleeing the situation, like a rapid change or rapid something, movement, even moving out to hunker down and establish control? So is this someone wanting things to work out, but they're conflicted about having it work out, and they need to basically think about it. They need to take some initiative here and think about what would be best for them, make decisions and have action, move towards it. What am I trying to say? Maybe I'm tired. No. Take the initiative and making decisions that would best benefit their life. I don't think this is about the relationship, because that was what was messing with me. We got the Judgment and the Page of Wands here, and I'm like, okay, this is huge. Why such little interest or effort? And so this is the desire for things to work out, but they're conflicted about a new beginning, because they also feel like they need to step up and take the reins and make their own decisions about their own life. And it could be that because there is kind of this, so they're conflicted about a new beginning, right? Could be a new beginning with you, could be starting over by themselves. They're just not wanting to do it. This could be procrastination, kind of tension. And then it's because they recognize that, look, I just need to get off my behind and get out there and make life happen for me. And I need to start taking care of myself. And that could be one of the reasons why it worked before, was because you did take care of everything. I mean, we got the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands here. So that could be them wanting things to work out, but that's also somebody that's very nurturing and takes care of things and makes sure that things work out. And that could be why they were with you, because not the only reason why, but why they're conflicted about leaving, because they have it pretty good with you, Leo. They had it pretty good with you. And then they realize, oh God, big bad world, I got to go out there and make my own decisions. And so this could kind of be conflict and procrastinating and not really wanting to step up the plate and make those decisions. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I got to do it. And there's like, boom, they're out the door. And they are all of a sudden really worried about their security, worried about job, money, making sure that their needs are going to be seen to and looked after, because they were certainly getting their needs met with you. It could be argued here that it might have been a little controlling, but then at the same time, someone had to kind of be driving the bus or paying the bills, or I mean, they can't say, well, you were really controlling. Well, somebody had to show up, because that's one of the things they're first going to run into when they move out is, oh my God, it's a big whole new world out there, and I haven't been, it's going to take me a minute to acclimate. I feel like this is someone who had it really good with you, but they're not that into it. Like, there's this minimal interest in reconnection, and what's this Ten of Cups about? Yeah, look at the devil here. Okay, what's this Ten of Cups about? Leo, no. You take that rest for as long as you need to. This is somebody that's kind of like, I don't know. And then here you are working everything out, this feels like you really took good care of the relationship, and that you were a good relationship steward. You're a good partner, and they kind of just aren't that into it anymore. And yet it's hard for them to leave, because they know that they're going to be on their own, and it's going to be a lot of struggle and strife for them. And yet it's not enough to make them want to stay. Very Page of Wands-ish. Very kind of minimal energy or effort. Minimal interest. Let's just see. Oh, look, squirrel. Not that they're bad. It's just, they're just not that into it anymore. They're just not. What's his Ten of Cups for Leo? What's his Ten of Cups? So, on the one hand, it looked like they were waiting for a decision, but it also looks like, is this them dating other people while they're waiting on a decision? Or is this them just already kind of making plans for themselves while they're waiting on a decision? Because it feels like they could go either way. And then I see this devil here, and it's like, oh, is that saying that this is just holding you back? Like, you're going to end up doing all the work again? What's this Ten of Cups? What's this Ten of Cups about? Yeah. This is like, look, the Ten of Wands is about somebody that does back-breaking work. I mean, it's about achievement and responsibility, but it's about either harvest or punishment, right? Discipline, So this is a Nine of Wands. It's like you're about done. This is somebody kind of being really frustrated with how things have been, but they're still showing up. But now, instead of extending a staff, instead of kind of offering everything that they have worked for and are like, this is kind of the card of self-worth also, because whatever they have is standing staunchly upright behind them, and they understand the value of having worked for that, and they're guarding it now. So this is someone that's kind of defensive, at least for me, that's the way I read it. And they're kind of like, all right, I'm showing up one last time, but I just don't know if I can keep doing this. I'm about done. This better be good. And it could be that it was just a lot of work, and yet a lot of the same issues. So a lot of hard work, but not very little traction or very little going anywhere, movement towards these issues. And it's almost like someone has the luxury of being frustrated, or they just don't know, or they're just kind of not into it today. Or while you're over here working, they're kind of like, I don't know, I might not get out of bed today. Not that it was that bad, but you took care of a lot, and I think they might have learned to rely on that. And so that might be, by and large, why they are conflicted about leaving, and why they don't feel like they need to be very enthused about a second chance, or why they're like, I don't know, because eventually, I mean, you're going to be that way with or without them. And if they're there, they get the benefit of you taking care of everything and taking care of them. And I just feel like they're not that into it. It keeps coming up. It's like, no wonder you're frustrated. No wonder there's frustration, and like, this better be good, because that's how you do relationships. You don't do them half-ass. You're all in. And yet they're getting the benefit of that with only half the effort, with minimal interest. Okay. All right. I think this is all of a sudden some kind of decision is going to be made for them to just get gone and hunker down and have it be about them. Like they're just going to let out of there, Here she comes. No, she doesn't. All right. I thought my cat was coming in with somebody's underpants or dish towel or something. What's this devil about? Could be Capricorn. What's this devil about for Leo? What's this devil about? Yeah. Leo, this is breaking your heart and it's holding you back. And it's holding you back, and because it's holding you back, it's breaking your heart. I mean, either way, but this situation is not... This is somebody that's just putting in half effort, and I think they see it as successful or being able to work out, or yeah, I want to work on this with you, is because they know you won't let it fail. They get the luxury of being confused or conflicted or kind of just not sure, because you're going to see this through no matter what. And you need a break. You need to, I hope you're already there. I hope you're already kind of removed yourself from this situation and you pulled back, because you're kind of going through it right now. And you know, the idea is that when something's over, it's over. Not to drag it out. You already know this, but this is holding you back and it's breaking your heart, because they're just not that into it. They're just, either they don't have it in them to be the kind of partner that you need, just because that's who they are, or they just don't care enough, and they're only out for they're only in it if they're going to be taken care of, and then they're going to be out of there. It could also be too that there's minimal interest in working, but then unexpectedly they just leave because they need time to think, and that kind of highlights the unpredictability, or that they really don't have any idea what it would take to make things work, or to be out there on their own. And I don't mean to be talking trash about your person. I'm not trying to be insulting here, but it really does seem like this person really benefited from you doing, by and large, a lot of the work. But it's holding you back. It's not healthy. It's toxic. It's not for you. They don't give the same way that you did, so it's very exhausting for you. What else for Leo here? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, you can't see that. What is going on over here? Ten of Swords. I'm sorry. That's the in crisis, feeling stabbed in the back, very painful energy there. Just feeling like just being just devastated that something has come to an ending, because it wasn't a pretty ending. It might have been unexpected, out of the blue, much like this was. Like all of a sudden they got the hell out of Dodge and they have gone dark. You don't know where they are. You haven't heard from them. No communication. No, only self-interest here at this point. And that could very much result in you feeling like, well, what the heck about me? Things are over. Yeah, I get that, but dang, did you have to be so just about it? So yeah, I could see why you're taking some much needed time and reflecting and trying to get some distance from this, because hasn't been fun for you. What else for Leo? Snapshot, please, Leo. Snapshot for Leo. Okay. We got the snake. We got the mice. Snake knows how to take care of themselves. First and foremost, always them first. They know how to survive. Hello. Sorry, trying to situate. I'm gonna lay it down here. Put it right here. So we got the snake and the mice, and this is somebody who uses cunning and deceit and whatever is at their disposal to get their needs met. It is a means to an end. They are very self-focused, and do not trust them. This is a survivor. This is somebody that no matter what it takes, they will do it to survive. This is betrayal, lies, duplicity, twists and turns. Kind of 1 minute things are this way, and then they go this way, and then they go this way. And it's all in the name of self-interest, first and foremost. On the one hand, it could be somebody kind of trying to manage a volatile situation, being very diplomatic. But by and large, and especially in light of this reading, this is about somebody that only has their interest at heart. And the thing got blurry. I don't know what the heck happened there. Then we have the mice right here, which is about little things eating away at the relationship. It could also be theft. It could also be, in light of this reading, I'm looking at this, This right here, this Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, this is someone getting the hell out of Dodge with all the stuff that doesn't belong to them and then some, or their stuff and then stuff that doesn't belong to them. This could be someone planning to leave strategically and take a lot of stuff with them and go dark afterwards. Like not be found because so in essence, they're stealing from the communal home or they're stealing from you somehow. This could be theft. So watch out for that, because when we have the mice, that's little things that eat away at the stability of a relationship or an issue that just keeps nagging. But it's also about thievery, things deteriorating, that sort of thing. So loss and theft, and yeah, it's just not good. Not good. Please be careful, Leo. This is not somebody that has your interest at heart. It is a luxury for them to be able to be wishy-washy and to steal and to get this and do that and be unsure about this and meh, because of the type of person that you are, that you will make it work. You will show up. You are a good partner. Well, that got taken advantage of and it's holding you back at this point. You need to not be associated with this type of person anymore, especially if there's someone that would just outright bail on you and steal, and that they're only ever looking out for themselves. This is the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. If we're looking at, it's funny because we got the 7 here and the 7 of Swords and we got the Queen of Swords here. So this is, Queen of Swords is the bitch card. That's somebody that is making clear, decisive decisions about themselves. Could also be that this is somebody that you might be having online communication with, and things are not what they seem. They're just halfway in it, halfway out, because they're kind of on to other things. Consider that. If this is online, consider that you might be being catfished. Queen of Swords and again, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is all about theft, lying, betrayal, and deceit, much like the mice are here. So please be careful, Leo. Please be careful. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you are able to transition safely from this situation, especially with these showing up. Please take care of yourself and protect your things and yourself. I hope everybody that needs to see this reading sees this reading. I really do. Hope to see you in the next reading, Leo. Thank you for stopping by.